Okay, then first of all, a very good morning to everyone. So now we shall
Good
start
morning,
the
sir.
class. We cannot wait for all the students to come.
Good morning,
Okay,
sir.
good morning. Yeah, today we shall learn the first chapter of class 10 science, that is chemical reaction and equation. Okay, chemical reaction. Alright, so this chapter is about chemical reaction and their equations. Alright, so before we come to this chemical reaction, we should know two things about change. Okay, there can be two types of changes, which are physical change and chemical change. Purote changes apatha class 9 or chali long. Class 9 also we learn there one chapter is there. Is matter around us pure or something? There is one chapter in class 9 where we learn sublimation, evaporation, all these things we learn, right? Now when solid is changed into liquid, it is called melting, right? Okay, melting. Then evaporation, you can say when liquid is changes to gases, we call evaporation. Right, so we found there are different types of changes. So changes basically are of two types, which are called
Sir,
change can
sound
be
is not
of two
clear.
types. Physical change, and the other one is called chemical change. Okay, changes can be of two types. One is called chemical change, and the other one is called physical change. So what is physical change and what is chemical change? We should know. Achha. Physical change put a Gopila. Here the chemical reaction is not involved. Okay. Physical change lang apilo, chemical reaction ke involved dundelo. Chemical reaction ke dundelo pulo te pilo. Suppose is tumla namlo pulo te lang hedi. Water can be changed into ice. Okay. Itum lang pilo lang pan itum ice converted. Pulo te pilo ma see water can be converted into ice. Now, what is the formula of water? It is H2O. Formula of ice also H2O. Right? The properties of the substance after the change is similar or equal or same to the property of the substance before change. In physical change long apiloma hala abu hormone chelato la fish hala so property है so properties के piloma hormone chelarle अपना properties plan is value तो lasona change man से physical change. Suppose you can take one glass. Is here glass? Suppose it for glass. Suppose let me take here one glass. Okay. You can break this glass into pieces. See, the form of the glass changes. This glass look like this. When it is broken, it is broken into pieces, so it looks like this, right? People are putting a form bang sila pro. That is also that mone अच्छे लगे चिपलांग ला. Putting people a form bang sila pro. Sita में ahormu bang sila ले. Lata glass pen si Islam lahai अच्छे लगे ta glass लगे, right? जो लासों ahormu चला ले. तारमने a property lata glass इसी में ahormu ले चला ले. They before change and after change ahormu के चला ले इसी में. Latama property da sivel. Lata transparent, lata intano, de. એટલે પસમ આ પ્રોપર્ટી ચલાડે તાર મને before change તમે after change તમે તમે પ્રોપર્ટી ચલાડલે પોતે રચના change પાસે પેલો physical change. Okay. Can you give me some more example of physical change? Okay, dissolve when you dissolve sugar in water, that is also physical change. તમે तुम sugar हेली सिनीला लांगों में की को पदों जोक्ति है लगा इसे physical change. Let us say this is water plus okay, this is suppose sugar. Water plus sugar form. What is this? This will be sweet water. Then, pila pulote itu dalam nama pulote, lagi lang along itu sugar mix nih lo pulote pila. Itu lang get taste away. We can say water is tasteless. Deh, tapi sugar tu pila dog job. Cela so sini bang lah so lang long mix them. I tip and dissolve them. Lo pulote pila itu no inga. You'll get a sweet water, right? The water will become sweet when you dissolve sugar in the water. See, this is before change. This is sugar, this is water. No, before this is after change. When you dissolve this sugar in water, see, sugar is solid. Sugar is a solid. So that means so sugar pan that lang long dissolve the pillow. The sugar also get dissolved, and you will not find any more solid in this. The sugar. The small sugar is turned into small particles, and those small particles will go in the spaces between the particles of the water. This you learn in class 9 also, right? Solid sugar because it gets dissolved in the water. Now the water become sweet. See, the property of this water and the sugar after the change, then after dissolving, will be similar to the property before dissolving, right? So before change, so the property of this after the change is similar to the property of the substance before the change. So this is also a type of physical change. Physical dissolving of sugar in water is also a type of physical change. Okay. You want to write this? So finally we can conclude physical change as a change, you can write the definition here, a change in which the property which the properties of substances a change in which the properties of substances after change is similar to the properties of substances before change. Okay, so this type of change is called physical change. What is it called? A change in which the properties of substances after the change is similar to the properties of substances before change. Okay, তার মানে হলো hala change the heat tame hala so a substance a property ke hala change a brand a property pen similar tela so na change principle pura po physical change principle. Okay, we can use one more example of physical change like making juice. You know juice? Let's say mango juice. Okay. Okay, I can make this mango into a juice. What's the difference here? Mango is a solid, right? When I make it the juice of a mango, this juice is now liquid. See, the state of this substance changes. Mango is a solid, whereas the juice is a liquid, right? But will the property change here before? See, this is the property. Sorry, the juice, and this is a mango which is solid, right? Here the state changes, but the property will be same. This mango also, when you eat, it will be sweet. The juice also will be sweet, right? So we can say the property of this after the change is similar to the property of the mango before change. So this type of change is known as physical.